Well, folks, thank you for coming back and joining us here for Game 3 of Week 15 of Mo Wiff. This is Ken Bone here to bring you this matchup of the Purge at the Bombers for Game 1 of their series, Game 3 of the evening. So happy that you're here with us. Cam Smith warming up on the mound. He's going to take the start of Game 1. It looks like Colin Wilkerson here will be batting first. Cam Smith on the year, 6 starts, 5-1 with a 1.67 ERA, which is extremely good. But we know he can do even more. Yeah, we're good. Oh, sorry, a little issue with the score bug there. We're ready to go. I'm joined now by James Klein, who's going to be helping me bring this game to you.
Yes,
and
sir.
We're ready to get underway. Getting the timer set up here.
Cam Smith on the mound and Colin Wilkerson up to plate. Taking ball 1 there. Two-0 count to Colin. And the rain is starting to pick up a lot. Cam covering his bucket with a shirt. Very smart idea. Clip the strike zone for a 2-1 count here to Colin.
Yeah, Cam, one of our great pitchers here in Mo Wiff, also our commissioner. Since he is the commissioner, I guess we have to hate him, or I think that's how that works.
I'll give Cam a little shout out. Shout out Cam Smith.
Overall,
making it a 3-1 count here.
Yeah, if you're friends with him on Facebook, go vote for his daughter Delaney as like the best toddler in the world or something. I actually forget what the contest is about. But she's pretty cool, so yeah, vote for her. I don't freaking care.
4-1 count here to Colin.
I hope she wins.
I hope she does too. And double walk there. I get a man on second, no out.
That's unusual from Cam. He's issued 14 walks this year, which is more than he's ever given in any other season. He's had a little bit of arm trouble at the end of last year that has sort of plagued him into this year. Still one of our top-tier pitchers.
A little stutter step there by Cam. 1-0 count.
That's something that Cam's been working on the last couple seasons. He's done very well at varying his timing. And that's James Klein here with me in the booth is a very high-level competitive pitcher, not just in wiffle ball, but also in traditional hardball.
Oh, well,
he can tell
you
that repeatable mechanics are the key to great pitching.
Yes.
And you have to absolutely master that before you can start doing things like the stutter step.
Have to master it. Bottom of the zone there, making it a 3-0 count. Cam not finding the zone, making it a 4-0 count.
I consider myself more of a student of the game, so it's nice to have alongside me in the booth one of its great practitioners here for that on-the-field perspective.
Sprinkling has stopped a little bit. Thank God. There was supposed to be some lightning warnings. I did not like that.
Now we can great pitch
clipping
there.
The zone there. Cam
we can
Smith.
continue to play in wet conditions. I mean, we'd rather not, but we don't want to reschedule any more games than we already have been forced
especially
to.
when playoffs are coming up. And the Mo Wiff Classic.
Schedule is extremely tight now, but if there are lightning strikes in the area, the Chesterfield Park District will make us pause play. So we're hoping that that's going to hold off.
Double walk there. Cam Smith bringing up Caleb with a man on second and third, no out. Big spot here for Caleb. Coming back, actually, to us is Caleb. Missed him very much, making that a 0-1 count.
Yeah, Caleb Schweigert has missed a few games with some nonsense about having a infant child and
Ooh.
getting married and running a small business. But those are all just excuses. We're glad he's back now.
We love you, Caleb. Glad you're back.
Fantastic player. Sure would look good in that purple and gold
strike 3.
Kings uniform.
Good little dot spot for Cam Smith there.
Caleb known more for his arm than his bat.
And the rain is picking up, making that an 0-1 count. 86 mile an hour. This rain needs to stop.
Yeah, I could certainly do without it here.
Ooh, close pitch there, making it a 1-1 count.
So John Satrowski here with that 1-2
Clip
count
the corner
now.
there, making it a 1-2 count. Great pitch there by Cam Smith.
John hitting 150 on the year with 1 home run. He sure would like to have another one with a couple guys on base here.
Little fashion step there by Cam. He wanted it but did not get it, making that a 2-2 count.
Big, heavy raindrops coming here now.
And swinging strike 3. Making that 2 outs. Man on second and third. Bringing up Greg.
Greg Thornton, perhaps my favorite player in the league. He's not only is he a year older than I am, he's also better at wiffle ball than me.
Now Greg.
I still like him anyway.
Yeah, I do too. Greg, when he sees the ball, he demolishes the ball.
The man is all business. He's a great dude to have around. Fantastic to hang out with.
Oh, yes, very fun, very funny.
He comes out here and mashes the ball, and then he goes home. Has a little bit of fun in between.
And the rain just nonstop. Taking that 0-1 strike to the corner there. Big spot for Greg here.
Our official statistician, Justin Hall, having to come in out of the rain here.
Ooh, that was a little. Watch that elbow there, Greg. 1-1 count. I think, or did they call it a strike? No. Rain, rain, go away.
Yeah, basically we've had, this is week 15 of Mo Wiff. We had 2 weeks of pretty darn good weather. We had about 10 weeks of rain.
Ooh, big swing by Greg there.
And the rest of unbearable, punishing heat.
The heat was definitely brutal.
A couple of weeks ago, our respective teams, the Kings and Archers, played in just murderous late-night heat.
What a pitch there by Cam Smith. Retiring the inning, and we will come back for the bottom of the.
Our Season 5 All-Star Game is brought to you by Commercial Drywall Corp., a national subcontractor specializing in commercial drywall, acoustical ceilings, and finished carpentry. Having a plan is important, but finding the right partner to execute that plan in a cost-effective manner is key. Check them out at www.commercialdrywallcorp.com. Our hitter of the week is sponsored by Lit Cigar Lounge, St. Louis's premier cigar and whiskey bar located in Chesterfield, Missouri at the District. Find them at litstl.com and go give them a follow on all social media.
Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a mild announcement as I, Brian Hunter, am taking over for James Klein in the booth for the rest of the night. Ken, how are we doing tonight?
Oh, it's been a great night for wiffle ball if you're calling the game under the awning. Less so out on the field getting rained on. But here we have Caleb Schweigert for the Purge, no stranger to pitching in horrible conditions.
Ooh, strike one finds a strike zone there.
Well, we don't have official stats on that, but I feel like he's played in more ridiculous rain and crazy heat and humidity games than just about anybody.
Talking about Caleb? Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. Purge have always found themselves in some of the fun position games. Ball, though. Last year I made the joke earlier saying, wouldn't be a Purge series night if there wasn't a little bit of rain or a little bit of craziness going to happen. Fouls that one back in the strike zone.
Ethan Weiner at the plate, protecting himself from the rain with that signature camo bucket hat.
Keeping that rain off his back, off his neck and off his face. Ooh. Almost walks into that one. Ball 3-2.
His conditions might be especially tough on Ethan. He has one of the more unusual batting approaches you'll ever see. A lot of foot action as the ball approaches, and that right-handed batter's box is real slick right now.
Oh, yeah. I was surprised.
That could be affecting him.
I was surprised during the first two games that I don't feel like strike three swinging there. But I was surprised during the first series there that we weren't really sliding.
Yeah, the field is draining a little better than I expected it would. After being resurfaced last year, that seems to have helped with the drainage. It does still have a few other issues after the punishing early season rains and heat wave. But the water is getting off pretty quick. If only we had a squeegee team of groundskeepers here, we'd be in good shape. I do have a couple of shop squeegees back at the house, but it wouldn't do us any good until the rain quit anyway. Cam Smith at the plate now, looking to help himself in his own pitching costs. Got in a bit of a jam in the top of the first and worked his way right out of it.
Us getting this close to the end of the season, it's kind of rough with us, scheduling wise, because we're getting to the MO WIFF Classic and getting into playoffs, and now we're getting close to UWIFs and with the weeks, and now everything's kind of working itself out. So it's kind of mildly imperative that we get this. Yeah, looks like he's going to take the double walk there and be on 2.
We've already had to reschedule several games this year due to weather, and we're getting to the part of the season where it's going to be real tough to do that.
How about that first series, though, man?
Oh, that was a fantastic series.
Jaso versus Livingston.
You're
the
not
uncharacteristic game, for Brody there in the first, but, it's going to happen.
Yeah, Brody Livingston giving up his first run of the year without a hit. There's no hits contribute to that run. We've seen that happen to a few of our hot pitchers this year. Josh Wheeler, I don't think it was his first run, but it was maybe his first loss. Was due to a hit by pitch in the bases loaded extra innings.
That ball.
Hard hit ball there. Greg Thornton goes down trying to get that one.
That ball got smoked. Make sure Greg's all right.
Yeah, I'm glad that's not me playing over on the first base side. Would be getting the on-field medic out there to winch me off. There'd be no lifting me onto a stretcher. You just got to tie a rope to my foot.
Josh Wheeler steps in for his first at-bat after the trade from the Kings to the Bombers. Let's see what he can do.
So the Bombers as a team have not played since June 26th. That is 6 weeks due to some rainouts and scheduling irregularities. Josh Wheeler has not played in 8 weeks. His last game was June 12th. And that was with the Kings.
Probably a good thing he plays in a couple different leagues. Kind of get some at-bats at least. To kind of keep yourself fresh for up here. But
yeah, those other leagues are well and good, and I won't say a bad word about them because I like all of them. But we consider MO WIFF to be the premier destination for fast-pitch wiffle ball in the area.
Punches that one foul.
So there are several great leagues in the area, some with different rule sets.
Yep.
A lot of these guys play in multiple leagues.
3-2 count to Wheeler here. It's been a while since this Purge team's played, too. Ooh. Buries one there for the strikeout. That's out number 2.
So these Bombers and Mojo, the Bombers would like to take over second place in the division from the Mojo for playoff seeding, and that is possible if things go exactly their way.
Oh, little
Weiner with a
little great
dribbler there.
Ground out there, and after 1, no score.
Our hitter of the week is sponsored by Lit Cigar Lounge, St. Louis's premier cigar and whiskey bar located in Chesterfield, Missouri at the District. Find them at litstl.com and go give them a follow on all social media. Our pitcher of the week sponsor, Buffalo Wild Wings. Craving wings, beer, and nonstop sports? Get to Buffalo Wild Wings where game day lives every day. Whether you're into blazing hot wings, icy cold drafts, or just cheering on your team with a friend, they've got you covered. Check out our friends at Buffalo Wild Wings in Wentzville, Missouri. Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, beer, sports. Inkspot Tattoo Shop, the premier tattoo and piercing shop located at 10 Ellis Avenue in Troy, Missouri. Call 636-528-9465 to book today. Mo Wiff is Big Dave approved. Promotional Consultants Incorporated. PCI believes that strategy and ideation are essential steps to finding the right branded merchandise, apparel, awards, and signage solutions to enhance both your promotional marketing and employee recognition. Please give them a follow and check them out at promotionalconsultants.com.
As Cam gets ready for his second inning of work here, the rain is not going to go away anytime soon, so good thing these boys showered because they're getting showered again.
Yeah, it's a sticky evening out
There's
here.
no breeze right now.
Yeah, the wind has really died. This rain cloud has settled directly over the top of us with nothing to move it. Tom Wilkerson taking it at bat here. Facing off against Cam. Tom on the year is hitting 100, which is respectable in a fast-pitch Wiffle Ball League.
He said higher than me.
Sneeze at. Just want to give some perspective on some of these numbers as I read them out. You hear me say, like, oh, they're hitting 162, and you're like, oh, that sucks. No, that's actually kind of good in a league like this.
I mean, Brody was leading the league in hitting coming into tonight, batting 400.
Yeah, that's
so that dropped a little bit.
In statistics, we like to call that an outlier.
Yeah.
But he is still basically on the pace that he came into your series with, where 1 in every 6 plate appearances for Brody results in a home run. That's slightly lower now.
Slightly.
It's 1 in about every 6.3 now. So, what a slouch. Was talking during the last game with James Klein that Dustin Hitchcock last week hit a big home run, and we were so excited because we thought he had broken a 4-way tie to take over first place in home runs, and we found out after the game that before we arrived at the field or while we were taking batting practice, Brody had hit 3 home runs, and he actually is in first place now.
I got no words for how the kid's been playing since he got here, man. I mean, plain and simple, he's just balling.
The way Tom put it earlier tonight, that this season you almost have to think of it being the split into before and after Livingston. It's like different eras of the 25 season.
Hey, you know what? It don't matter. It's part of our team. The step out there for strike 3. Love how, Cam's seen pitchers do that for years, but now, we see a couple of the young guns come up in here, then now it feels like everybody kind of does it. We got to start seeing Justin Hall do that on the mound when he was pitching for the Mambas.
Like the one that the Rockies guy did. Did you see that?
Young Mr. Gunn here at the plate taking one low and out.
Ryan Albertson in the comments. Brody is the GOAT. One would say a king. And I would say not a king.
Oh,
I would say a Thunderbird.
very much so.
I'll play on the
Thunderbird.
pun.
It's there was a lot of thought went into the draft
Oh,
for the Kings. Oh, lightning strike off in the distance.
we don't need to say that. Don't say it out loud.
I don't think anybody from Chesterfield can hear us.
They can't hear it, but they'll feel it that it was said.
That kid that turns the lights off on us early all the time felt a disturbance in the force. But yeah, the Kings passed on Brody Livingston because they didn't have
Needed somebody that could go every day from day one, and Brody
they didn't
wasn't gonna be here.
have pitchers available for early. They needed somebody who could start at the beginning of the season. So they
Hey.
went with Josh Wheeler instead. It was unfortunate because
I have no complaints.
the Kings' other pitcher, Nick Bone, was not available until midseason. We couldn't have
Two of them.
We couldn't have two of our three pitchers not available until midseason. So very unfortunate. We would have loved to have him. Of course, we loved having Josh Wheeler also until he was traded to the Bombers. Kings are loaded up for the future now, having picked up Johnny Gunn and about 63 draft picks over the next 2 years.
I couldn't tell if that hit the batter, if it hit the top of the zone. Got 4-2 count here on Zach Gunn, who's been surprisingly a pretty decent, not surprising, but been a pretty good hitter for this Purge team. Oh, and he's going to put him on 2. Boo.
Another walk issued by Cam Smith. Struggling with walks this year.
Oh, Caleb hits one a country mile, but yanks it all the way to the parking lot. If he could straighten that one out. That's a Brian Hunter home run there.
Yeah, if Jason Worstenholm were here, he would say that you would say that's fair.
No, he wouldn't. Not that one.
He's watching on YouTube right now thinking how he's surprised you didn't say that was fair.
The running gag is that I call a bunch of balls that are foul balls fair and vice versa. When it all started because the swing and a miss there for strike 3. When it all started because the foul pole was like a foot off the line and a ball got tagged down the line. But that'll take us to the bottom of the second. Still no score.
Promotional Game Time tournaments, locally family-owned and operated baseball and softball tournaments. Play at your team's skill level with no additional fees or charges and flexible scheduling. Go to playgametimestl.com for more information. The Hitting Zone, located in O'Fallon, Missouri, over off Hoff Industrial Drive. Check them out at thehittingzone.com. MO WIFF is brought to you by Audi Exchange in Kirkwood. They offer an extensive range of both new and pre-owned vehicles, ensuring that every customer finds a perfect car to fit their needs. In addition to their diverse inventory, they are committed to top-notch vehicle care and excellent maintenance. Call them today at 314-270-1165.
If you look at how soaked this field is, you see the lights kind of shining, blocking it, making it look like snow in the field. That's the water. That's legitimately the lights bouncing off the water. So anything that's going to roll through that tonight, it's either going to take a tricky-ass hop or it's just going to die right there. So just kind of show a little bit of the conditions. You show just the ice that looks like that it's out there.
Yeah, very, very tough.
Big
playing
swing there.
conditions. That is a huge loop.
Ooh.
Cam looking for his second home run on the year here.
I think Cam's just looking to make contact, period.
Yeah, coming into tonight, he's batting .064. Very uncharacteristic for him. That's that foul tip there. Having a bit of a down year at the plate. It's tough to recover from a down year. When you're facing
He
Caleb
goes,
Schweigert.
yep. See, you and me, we're keep talking over each other because I can't hear nothing. I got nothing in my ears. So I apologize. I'm not trying to talk over you, Ken. You got a lot of good insight.
The boys in the truck are looking into it.
The boys in the truck. Bounces that one in there for ball one.
Number 7, Tommy Dwyer here, coming into the night, batting 122. Looking to get something done.
Purge going with the black on green on black tonight.
Yeah, between the Purge and the Mojo who played earlier tonight, we have something like 74,000 possible uniform combinations with all their hats and jerseys. It's like when you shuffle a deck of cards and come up with a combination that's never been done before in the history of the universe. That's what you get with the Purge and Mojo uniforms. Tommy takes one low in the middle right there for a second strike. Caleb trying to ignore the water that is surely in his shoes at this point. Delivers a ball.
Looks like a double walk there.
Double walk brings up Josh Wheeler. Josh looking for his first hit on the year. Certainly a very capable hitter. Just hasn't quite gotten the swing of the way things work in this league yet, but every at-bat he gets up there, he dials in just a little bit more.
I want to see someone hit one off the top of the bucket, knock the lid off the bucket. That'd be pretty neat. Oh, top of the zone.
Takes a strike there. That'll bring up Ethan Weiner. Ethan always ready to come out here and play some ball after making the long trek from the Boston area where he
Boston.
resides.
Where he gets his donkin.
He has to watch out because if one of us is to lose our khakis, that means we got to wear blue jeans. If he loses his, it means he can't drive back to his hotel room.
His Airbnb, I don't think he stays in hotels. I think it's more Airbnb.
Oh, he really likes paying cleaning fees? Okay, whatever.
No, he's
To each his own.
actually quite smart about it. He's got a couple that I think he's likes what's going on there. Glad to see him back after, it's like I said, what you say, June since the Bombers have
June
played.
26th.
So it's good to see him come back.
He'd stay in my basement if he wanted to.
Tell him that.
One of my cats might bite him, though. The basement is kind of their domain.
You keep the cats in the basement?
I don't lock them up in the basement. I'm not a weirdo, but
Who fouled
if you
one
were
off
my
there?
cat, you'd spend a lot of time in the basement too, just to get away from me. You'd probably also take up drinking if you could figure out how to get a cork out of a bottle.
The dude predicted the weather with that hat. Oh, I love these comments sometimes.
Well, he's been predicting rain every game for the last 2 years then. Although this year that would be kind of sage if you would predicted rain every
Double walk there. Need to clarify. So that'll be second and third with 2 out as Cam steps in. Tom barking orders out to his team, instructing them where to be and where to go.
Tom, I would say, is probably the most
Happy
active manager, the most active game quarterback of our managers.
Yeah.
It works for him.
Hey, each team's got their niche, right?
His players certainly don't object. They all seem to like playing for him. It's not as if he's overbearing or anything. He just helps to run the game from the sidelines here.
Just missed low there. Dude, I tell you what, last year whenever a pitcher got 4-0 or 3-0, it was, I would like to see the stats on how many went to a 5-ball count. This year, it's been 3-0, 4-0 is not safe.
You got to be ready to swing on any count in this league.
Yeah, because you don't know when you're going to see the next pitch to be able to put a bat on it. And when you swing all the way through. I learned tonight. Ooh, good pitch there on the bottom part.
Tom telling Caleb to challenge Cam Smith here. And that's what he does.
Big swinging strikeout there. And after 2, no score.
Our American League division is brought to you by Alex Eggert Photography. Looking to freeze those unforgettable moments in time? Look no further than Alex Eggert Photography. Whether you're scoring the winning goal, celebrating family milestones, or embracing your senior year, we've got you covered. Book your session today and make every moment click. Our National League division is brought to you by UCCSTL. They will recover money owed to you from creditors, collect on your court judgments awarded to you and your business. Go to UCCSTL.com for more information. Our Season 5 All-Star Game is brought to you by Commercial Drywall Corp., a national subcontractor specializing in commercial drywall, acoustical ceilings, and finished carpentry. Having a plan is important, but finding the right partner to execute that plan in a cost-effective manner is key. Check them out at www.commercialdrywallcorp.com.
Cam's getting ready for his third inning of work here.
Folks, be sure to join us the next 2 weeks. We have our single game weeks where everybody will be playing. All 8 teams will be in attendance each of the next 2 weeks to close out the regular season. And there's going to be all kinds of playoff implications. Everything from who's trying to get a first-round bye to a 3-way battle we have to get into the playoffs with only 2 spots available. So make sure you tune into those. These Bombers are one of those 3 teams trying to they could finish as high as second place in their division, or they could miss the playoffs depending on how the rest of their season goes. They have 4 games left, including this one. The Mambas and the Kings would like nothing better than for the Purge to take care of business tonight. As the Bombers, essentially their magic number sits at 3 to knock out either the Mambas or the Kings. So any combination of 3 Bomber wins in their last 4 games or losses by the Kings or Mambas will contribute to that magic number. So the Bombers would surely love to stay in control of their own destiny by picking up at least 1 win, preferably 2 for them tonight.
I'd be okay with the Bombers taking at least a game here, if not sweep.
Yeah, of course, the Purge don't want to let that happen because the Purge are second in the NL, and they can clinch a playoff spot with 1 win, and they can.
Well, the Purge have already clinched their playoff spot, point-wise. Yeah, I know. Game-wise, Point-wise, yes. Game-wise,
the win-loss record is the
first breaker.
the first determinator. It would take an incredibly specific series of events for the Purge to not make the playoffs. But they also would rather hold on to second place and get that higher seed. Ooh. They can, I believe, mathematically still make a run at first place. But it'd be tough.
Who?
The Purge.
The Purge, they can. They can. They got to win out. They got to win out and get a little help.
So they got 2 games versus the Bombers tonight. They have another game. These two teams will play each other again during those single games.
Oh, Greg got a hold of that one. Foul ball.
They will play each other again, and the
final game of the season.
The Bombers have to play the Thunderbirds
next week.
And the Purge also play the Melonheads. Now, the Melonheads are eliminated from the playoffs, but
you can't sleep on them, bro. They've been playing good.
They're going to be playing to win.
They're going to be playing spoiler.
They don't have their own first-round draft pick next year. They have the Kings' first-round draft pick. And if things work out the way they like, they could pass the Kings, put the Kings in last place, and get the number 1 overall draft pick last year. Now, for that to happen, the Kings would have to lose all their remaining games, and the Melonheads would have to win out. But they do still have something to play for. Also, they have dignity. They're not going to just go out there and
not just going to go out there and roll over, right? Who do the Kings have next week? Who are you guys playing? You guys have the Archers?
The Kings play the Archers next week, so it'll be a tough one. Took 2 losses to the Archers on a brutally hot day a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, next week, I love the single weeks. And you guys won't have to listen to us next week, actually.
Yeah, we'll have...
live stream will be back.
Have live stream STL out here. Which I like. Not only do they do a fantastic job, but they also give the rest of the broadcast team a bit of a break so we can just
sit back and enjoy the evening.
Everybody can concentrate on their own games because every broadcaster will have some involvement in at least one game. And also just enjoy the rest of the evening and hang out and take in some wiffle ball. Big hack from Tom at that one. Puts him down on strikes. Then here comes Colin.
Brian and Bone. I like it. Ooh, drops that one in there for a strike.
Colin Wilkerson batting a little bit better than the old man. He throws a little bit harder. But can he sell Audis? I didn't think so.
He can definitely clean them.
He can do that.
No, he works. He actually does not work in cars anymore. Little fister back to Cam there for the 3rd out of the inning. We got ourselves a little pitching duel here, boys and girls. Can have a little fun. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd. Still nothing.
Our National League division is brought to you by UCC STL. They will recover money owed to you from creditors, collect on your court judgments awarded to you and your business. Go to uccstl.com for more information.
Working quick, trying to get out of here and stay on time tonight. Caleb and Cam going toe for toe, tit for tat, pitch for pitch. Question is, who's going to blink first?
Yeah, this could be yet another game where the first one on the scoreboard takes it home.
I have no idea what Cam just said as he walked by us.
That's been very common this year. We've had a lot of low-scoring games. Almost half of all our games have ended 1-0. That's a hard hit ball up the middle. Gobbled up for a ground out.
You know what? I think you guys have a fan club. We're gonna start calling our chat the Boneheads.
That's what my podcast followers used to call themselves. All like 18 of them.
Your podcast followers. What do you got a podcast about? That
I-
sounds fun.
I don't anymore. It's
Oh, editing sucks.
Yeah, running the podcast was a lot of work. We did 40 episodes back in 2017, 2018. News and politics mostly, but largely it was an excuse for me and my friend to screw around. My best friend from high school was my co-host. He moved up to Minnesota. We don't get to see each other very often, so we did the podcast together. But taking those two remote feeds and editing them together and all that, it was a lot of work.
Yeah, you're telling me, cowboy. You're telling me. I want to start seeing some of this love from Van Halen and Albertson, and well, that's all that's going right now. I want to hear you guys. I want to see some comments on our podcast. I want some of this feedback. You guys like talking in the chat when it's going live. I'd love to see some real stuff. Let's get really into it. Maybe do an unveiling or something on 3 Up 3 Down podcast of who our super fans are.
Brian looking for the online mask to come off.
It's like the Masked Singer. Who's the peacock? Ken Goat of debate. You know what, ladies and gents? In between innings, I'll find a great video. It ain't king. I mean, it's king of the debate, that's for sure, but in more ways than one.
It really amazes me how much attention that still garners almost 9 years later. I just left a comment on the TikTok channel of the overly attached girlfriend the other day, congratulating her for being a better retired meme than I am. She thought it was funny.
Do you guys have like a club or something?
I've never actually got to talk to her. I have talked to several other retired memes. Everybody but Harambe. Harambe keeps ducking me. I can't get him.
Boo. Come on now, Ken.
But too soon.
I mean, it's been, what, 10 years?
9 years for a friggin'
9
gorilla.
years?
I think it's okay.
Hey.
Somebody asked me in a live Q&A after a speech I did one time at St. Louis University. They asked, who is the better meme from your year? Was it you or Harambe? And I said, it's me because I'm alive and he's dead.
Oh, dang. Sees that pitch go for strike 3 there.
I thought that was only fair.
I mean, I guess it's fair.
Harambe's not around to defend himself, and even if he was,
Hell,
he wouldn't have the
wasn't even
wherewithal to
giving-
do so because he's a damn gorilla.
God. All right, we're staying off this. We're getting off that.
I think I made more of a cultural impact, Harambe, even though you may have gotten more screen time. I could articulate ideas, and then Harambe would say, give, banana, Harambe, banana, give, you.
Wow. Sometimes this pod, not this pod, these, I get in the booth and it gets off the rails. Big swing there.
What a cut by Cam Smith.
Pretty sure every bone in his body just cracked with how torqued he let unleashed there.
Yeah, Cam may have forgotten that he is no longer 23 years old.
If we had walk-up songs, what do you think Cam's walk-up song would be?
I'd asked around at the draft, or it might have been at the winter workouts, if guys wanted to do workouts, walk-up songs, and we basically settled on we can't because YouTube might get mad.
They said we would get mad?
No, YouTube would get mad.
YouTube. Ground out there, and Greg redeems himself and stays on his feet for the out there. And we go to the top of 4, still nothing.
Inkspot Tattoo Shop, the premier tattoo and piercing shop located at 10 Ellis Avenue in Troy, Missouri. Call 636-528-9465 to book today. Mo WIFF is Big Dave approved. Promotional Consultants Incorporated. PCI believes that strategy and ideation are essential steps to finding the right branded merchandise, apparel, awards, and signage solutions to enhance both your promotional marketing and employee recognition. Please give them a follow and check them out at promotionalconsultants.com. Gametime Tournaments, locally family-owned and operated baseball and softball tournaments. Play at your team's skill level with no additional fees or charges and flexible scheduling. Go to playgametimestl.com for more information. The Hitting Zone, located in O'Fallon, Missouri, over off Hoff Industrial Drive. Check them out at thehittingzone.com.
All right, get ready here. Coming back here to
Top four.
I know. Almost said Johnny Gun. Zach Gun leads us off here against Cam as we start seeing in the distance there Colin Wilkerson, C. Wilk, probably going to be game 2 starter here for the Purge.
Johnny Gunn not participating tonight because he was involved in one of the many trades this year at the deadline. He's now a MO WIFF king. That one low to count 1-0. We're happy to have Johnny on the MO WIFF Kings. He's part of our youth movement.
You only missed one
with
pitch,
James
Justin.
Klein.
We do have a hell of a youth movement going on here, don't we?
Yeah, there's actually kind of a big gap. We got like half the league is in their early 30s, and then half the league is about 20, and not really a ton in between.
I almost said I'm not in my 30s, but I am.
I'm not, but I don't play anymore. Oh, the camera flash there from the crowd is what we're going to say that was.
Somebody grabs the ball, throws it out to the outfield.
Just in case anybody from Chesterfield was listening, that was Alex Eggert, and that's a plane passing overhead very low.
Hey, until the siren goes off, we're good. Ball low there.
I had to go down to the tornado shelter at work at the power plant the other day. During the last big storm, maybe a couple weeks ago. Hard strike in there. And I got spiders in what remains of my hair. I didn't like it. It's very seldom used part of the plant down there. You just kind of go where all like the pumps that never run live, down below the ground level.
I don't know if a tornado, in a tornado in a nuclear power plant would want to be where I'm at. That's ball 5 there, and he's going to put him on with double walk.
Down there is about as safe as you can be under several thousand tons of steel that hopefully won't fall down.
That hopefully didn't come down after you. Last bat, Caleb pulled one about as foul as you can pull it. Let's see if he can straighten one out here and get the Purge on the board here.
My normal office at work is in a trailer, and I figured when the tornado horns went off, the trailer was not the best place to be.
Oh, man, now I'm just going to picture if I ever – no, I don't want it to ever happen. But if I ever see a trailer in a tornado, I'm going to go, is Ken okay? Did his red sweater save him?
If it blows all the way from West Alton to where you can see it in Wentzville, I'm going to say, no, I'm not. I'm not okay.
Hey, I work in Creve Coeur. It's halfway. Not really. Caleb's little squibber there. Cam hits the puddle. And like I said, that puddle was going to play some tricks there.
Yeah, field conditions definitely contribute to that one.
I'm going to give that one, if I'm the scorekeeper, I'm thinking base hit.
Oh, that's a base hit.
If it's dry, it's an error. Because it's wet, I'll give him a hit there.
No, that's a base hit. You shouldn't have made the play. He should have let
Our official scorekeeper tonight, Mr. Justin C. Hall, is gives it a hit. So we'll take it.
Strike low on the zone. Cam got a little fire in him now after that play. Pumps that one in for a strike. Yeah, we really appreciate everybody helping us keep the stats straight.
Oh, snap. We got Nicholas Bone in here tonight, in the chat now.
Justin Anthony Michael Hall on the stats tonight. Nick Bone in the comments.
He's in the comments. Yelling, go Purge, go Kings. He's come to speak to his faithful. His fellow boneheads.
Yeah, Nick Bone was a Ken Bone fan before it was cool.
Big swing there for strikeout and out number 1. Both these pitchers tonight have gotten in a little bit of trouble, a little bit of jams, with runners on, and then find a way to come through.
Well, that's just veteran pitching doing that. These guys have been around for a while. They don't get rattled.
What about Thunderbird merch? Come on. I bring you guys live into this. You guys got to do some love for me, too, for us.
Well, the Thunderbirds games are already over. I'm perfectly happy for you to continue to win since it makes no difference to our playoff stakes at all. I'd be really happy if you blow the doors off of the Bombers in your next game with them because that would help us out. Cam reaching back for a little extra there. There's the horn. Is that time expiring there?
That is time expiring here.
So this 4th inning will be the last regular inning.
Ooh.
If we're still tied after this 4th inning, we'll go to a single bases loaded extra inning. And then if still tied, to a home run derby. We've only had a couple of home run derbies this year, and boy, have they been exciting.
I don't want to talk about it. I missed my only pitch in a home run derby.
The Kings and Purge had one come down to a home run derby. 2 pitchers that allowed no runs through 6 innings pitched each, and both got a no decision for their trouble.
We got 1st and 3rd, 2 outs as Captain Tom Wilkerson steps to the plate here.
Ooh. Tom not wearing a hat even, just daring the rain to get in his eyes. It is a miserable, damp evening for some wiffle ball out there.
Thornton looks like the dude from the O. It's like, okay, so I made that comment, Nick. That's bad. It's gotta be.
Tom locked in and ready here. Swings a bit of a hesitation swing there.
Cam is challenging him, man. He's challenging him. He's put him right where Tom likes to hit him, too. A little bit north of the letters. Go up and get it, big boy. Ooh.
Now, it is rare for Cam to shy away from pitching to anybody. Career-wise, Cam has hit more home runs at the plate than he's allowed as a pitcher.
Yep.
That's and he's pitched the most innings of anyone in the history of the league.
I can say that, too, and I've pitched only 1 inning. Ball low there. I don't even think I finished any. I don't think I got 1 out. I haven't established ERA. I know that.
Well, if you got no outs, then your ERA would be like infinity or undefined.
Oh, Tom just spoils that one. Runs a count 3-2. Well, the count was already 3-2.
I always love watching the stats like in baseball games early in the season. Like a reliever will come in and give up a 3-run homer with 2 inherited runners and only record 1 out, and then their ERA will be like 750. And then they have to chop that down over the next couple of weeks to not look like a dummy.
Question is, what happens? Them balls got to be soaking wet in there.
Giggity. Tipped. That was tipped. Tom hits that one with just the tip, just for a second, just to see what it's like to stay alive in this at bat.
He got a piece of it. Now let's see him get all of it. This bat. This is the biggest at bat in all reality of potentially the season for the Purge, as it stands right now. What happens here?
Yeah, a lot of engine braking going on the highway out there.
And they got the construction. They can start slowing down there. A swing and a miss there for strike 3, and Cam gets out of it. And after 4 full innings, we're going to the bottom of the 4th. Bottom of the 4th. Let's see what the Bombers can do.
Mo WIFF is brought to you by Audi Exchange in Kirkwood. They offer an extensive range of both new and pre-owned vehicles, ensuring that every customer finds a perfect car to fit their needs. In addition to their diverse inventory, they are committed to top-notch vehicle care and excellent maintenance. Call them today at 314-270-1165. Our American League division is brought to you by Alex Eggert Photography. Looking to freeze those unforgettable moments in time? Look no further than Alex Eggert Photography. Whether you're scoring the winning goal, celebrating family milestones, or embracing your senior year, we've got you covered. Book your session today and make every moment click. Our National League division is brought to you by UCC STL. They will recover money owed to you from creditors, collect on your court judgments awarded to you and your business. Go to uccstl.com for more information.
We go to the bottom of the 4th and final inning as time has expired. But I say as hard as these guys throw, it still can take an extra time or two. Ooh, Tommy tried to end there on one swing. See, the ferociousness and the velocity of which Tommy Dwyer swings the bat, you guys at home, you guys don't get to see from the dead-on angle. From our angle here, which is completely equal with home plate, it's just, I don't know if there's anybody faster in the league, if I'm being honest.
Tommy Dwyer, takes one in the ear there.
Off the noggin?
Tommy swings so hard. Tommy hates the wiffle ball, and he want to make sure everybody knows it.
We're going to call that a walk. I'll put a runner on first. And wouldn't this be something for Wheeler to get his first hit right here?
Would be huge.
Oh, it'd be huge. Oh, he challenged him, and he just misses there. Watch strike 2 right down the middle.
It's been a challenge for Wheeler this year. He'll chase one and then take one in the middle, and then sometimes he'll chase one again, but he shows a little development there as he doesn't go after that one low.
Oh!
A second hit in the head there for the inning. He'll take his base. Take your base.
That was...
Do it again. Bean. Bean.
I don't even know what to say, honestly.
Caleb throws real hard, and the balls are wet.
Yeah, that...
It's obviously not deliberate because he doesn't want to have a hit by pitch result in a walk-off loss for him.
I need Wheeler to walk over here. I want to see what his face looks like. Caleb's been sitting around mid to upper 80s all night. That don't feel good.
He's got his pitcher on the internet, and he's been here every week like the whole season. I don't know what his face looks like.
Brushed him off the plate. Little squeal there, thinking that ball was going to drop in.
Caleb almost hit by a pitch there on the ball return. This ball return brought to you by nobody.
Big strikeout there. He can't pull the trigger for the first out of the inning. That'll bring in Captain Cameron Smith, number 3. Crocodile Dundee strikeout. Oh, that's a good one. That's not a knife. Now that's a knife.
You can see you've
Crikey.
played knifey spoony before.
Ball one there.
Ball too high. Cam wants to swing that bat so bad. There he lets loose with one, but
I think in all reality, I think you just need to stay within yourself here.
rain continues to fall, a bit lighter. And the last time I looked at the forecast, late last night, this was not called for at all.
Nope. We got 4-1 count here.
Caleb
Gotta
goes
run the count
right
full.
after him.
2 on, 1 out, full count. Cam at the plate. Right exactly where Cam wants to be.
It's like
This game could end either way here in a second. He's got to pitch to him. There's runners on first and second, so a double walk here would walk in the game-winning run. So it is a oh boy.
Tom,
Here we go.
bring
For
in-
the marbles. Cam gets hold of that one. Foul ball. The wind blew that. Oh, man. That was, you guys, I'm sorry that fell right off of camera there. That wind is blowing. I guess it got up. Greg was running at that ball.
the ball
Pitch
took
number 2.
a wild spiraling path.
And landed maybe 6 inches foul. As Cam swings through that one, he gets the strikeout, and that's out number 2. That was huge. That was absolutely massive.
That's going to bring up Tommy Dwyer.
Oh, he went up there swinging for that one.
Caleb goes right back to the same spot trying to get Tommy to chase. Nothing doing on that one.
And when you're trying to do something, drive a ball.
2-1 count now. Big swing and strike there. Caleb Schweigert needs one more strike to extend this game to a bases loaded extra inning for the 5th.
Ooh, a little grunt there action there out of Caleb. Make it 3-2.
This game already running long. It is 9:15 out here in Chesterfield. Count now full.
2 on, 2 out, 4-2 count. Swing and a
him.
miss there for the strikeout. And as you hear the sirens go off, ladies and gents, we're going to be in a little bit of a rain delay, so I will keep you here momentarily. So, yeah, we will be right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to kill this live feed here. But before we do, I just kind of wanted to go over our weekly programming for those that are new or first-time watchers. Catch on Monday. Monday we have our Fast Pitch with Jason Wurstenholm going over all the previous week highlights and scores. So if you didn't catch the games or don't have the time to watch the games in full, catch Fast Pitch with Jason. Tuesday mornings. And really, we've been getting back on track here with those Tuesday mornings with the podcast, 3 Up, 3 Down podcast with yours truly and Quentin Q. Meyer. So, tune in for that. Every other week, we have a short episode where we'll just have interviews with our hitters and pitchers of the week. And then we should be getting back on track with the release for the next couple weeks on Wednesdays with 56 and Under with Sam Skibby. I know last week he was on vacation with his blushing bride. So... obviously we understand why we didn't get that episode. But, and then again, Thursday's game day. Friday's our first game of the night, our 6 p.m. game plays. Saturday, we have both the 7 and 8 o'clock games spread out through a couple hours. Then Sunday evening, you get the 9 o'clock game. But until we meet again, we will be signing off here. So you guys take care.